if we look at the offenses, Florida been passing the ball incredibly well all season. Minnesota has had a more balanced attack. But Florida's defense averaging 16.2. That I'm not exactly sure. I would have to think fairly close to. I appreciate it. Oh, you want to bring the tourney back? We'll see. Maybe if I get fired from my job because I'll have more time. Anton is here. Just a quick injury report update. Hotman, broken tailbone out for this. Hall and Cole are probable. Not sure if that means they'll play or not. I think probable means Powell with the ankle. Well, it's got her. And Florida. Oh, it is raining here. Here down in South Florida.
Sports NCAA
how that impacts things.
Pregame show presented by
Got a bet on Florida for 5. Got a bet on Minnesota to cover.
The dream is similar for every team that starts the season, but reality can be cold.
Take a look at
and only 2 teams have the opportunity
here. Once
to
again,
play for the
reiterate how dumb
BCS
it is that passing and rushing
in recent years, teams like Alabama, Florida, LSU, Texas, and USC
20,
have
30,
etched their name
years
among the legendary
29,
squads in college football. And in this game, one team will have the right to join them. The BCS championship game is finally here. Thanks for checking out the pregame show. NCAA college football action coming up next with Brad and Kirk on the call. David and I will see you at halftime.
Will be a little bit of a sloppy game. We're shooting off the fireworks, and here we go. Look at that. The Minnesota players are just beating up Florida players pregame, which does seem to be slightly too aggressive. Very interesting. Conference supremacy is on the line. The Big Ten versus the SEC. Minnesota has really been carrying the Big Ten the last several years, whereas the SEC has been a more balanced conference. Definitely more depth in it. So that'll be the question. Is Minnesota more fresh with their not as hard schedule? Oh, we might have a wager in the chat.
0 calories. Enjoy everything.
Obviously they won't be that much more fresh because it's estimated. But alright, so we are going to go with the random and it's heads. Florida has won the toss. What do they do with it? They want to kick off. They want the ball in the second half. Spin the wheel one more time. And both teams are going to be activating their big game skills. We have kickoff at 7:03 p.m.
is ready to open this one up as they line up for the opening kick. The kick is away and the national championship is underway. And it goes into the end zone.
Okay, so we have a touchback on the first game. Minnesota will be starting from their own 5-yard line.
So let's see what the offense can do as they
Backup
come out onto the
quarterback.
field.
First start. The biggest game of his life for sure. And a handoff off the bat. And it looks like he breaks a tackle. And 4 yards for Wayne Cole. So he is playing through the injury. Probable pregame. It looks like Florida might be running a cover 4 on the next play. Watch. Let's see if the coach Stradamus is right. 85 goes in motion across the formation. It's another run. It's up the middle. Is that enough? That is a first down for Wayne Cole.
Nice run.
2 runs off to start, and 10 yards and a first down. Really promising start. Maybe the Minnesota will try to take the ball out of their quarterback's hands. Oh, and they're taking a deep shot. And that looks a little wobbly. Oh, into double coverage.
The defender has
Anthony
hands
Craig
on it, but it's incomplete.
I'm not so sure about that decision to throw that. Ball looked a little wobbly coming out, and it also looked like the receiver was not necessarily open. Bad combination of things to have happened. So
from their own 35-yard line.
It takes I wish I could remember the backup quarterback name, but let's see if it takes him a little bit of time to get his feet under him here. Oh, and he gets hit as he throws it in. It's an interception. Oh no! And they have the ball on the 29-yard line.
The 29-yard line.
Bad start for Cedric Lewis. 0 for 2. No completions as of yet. And you know Flamio Hotman is sitting on the sideline, really wishing he could be out there right now. The engravers are already engraving the large asterisk onto the national championship trophy right now.
And they get nice yardage on that run.
Jonathan Garcia gets 5-yard line. Or gets 5 yards on the first carry. Minnesota's defense is going to have to play really well
the
today.
24-yard line.
With their offense being limited. That they're lining up in a 5. They're dropping back to pass. And a first down completion. Darnell. Darnell. Prima Doty 1 for 1 for yards to start off, and they are right inside the red zone already. They have trips to the right. They're throwing again. No pressure. He's got time. Oh, and he sails it. Looks like he maybe had somebody. Look at there the season stats for Vima. 56 touchdowns, almost 5,000 passing yards. Heck of a season for Vima so far. Looking to cap it off with Florida's first national championship. All right, 2nd and 10 on the 18.
From the 18-yard line. 2nd down.
Trips to the right again. It's a throw, and he's taking off, and he's running.
Try and scramble.
He does not get the first. He's 1 yard short. Fedoti for 9 yards on the scramble. Minnesota looking to invite the run here, to be honest. With only 3 down linemen. They're running the half. Oh, quarter. They were running in the option, and Fedoti gets lit up by Brian Bosworth.
You're going to have some negative play, but if you keep running it, it'll create some big play opportunities.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Oh, man.
Much more than an extra point.
That was a brutal tackle by
Florida
none other than the legendary middle linebacker, Brian Bosworth. Son, Brian Bosworth Jr. That was a big stop for the Minnesota defense. On a short field there, they have to be encouraged by that to hold them to a field goal.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He really got a hold of that kick.
All right, a deep kick there.
This one's going to be down in the end zone
for a touchback. Let's see if
right where they want to be early
let's
in
see if Florida's defense can keep clamps down
to a great start. The defense
on
did
this
their
backup
job.
QB.
It's nice to see the offense move the ball down the field and also get some points on the board.
And while they are behind, they know
if Minnesota continues to throw the ball, or they really try to commit to the run here. And they were running a bit of a buck read option there. All right, Cedric Lewis does not have elite speed. Flamio, I believe, had a 91 or 92 speed rating, and I believe Cedric Lewis is in the low 70s, so some of these option plays that Minnesota likes to run will not work as well with the backup quarterback. He has time, and a short completion to Ray Downs for 4 yards. That is the Mackey Award-winning tight end, sophomore. I believe Cedric Lewis is a junior. I know he's not a senior. He must be a junior, I'm guessing. Got time and a completion. Right. Oh, and he's going 30, 20, 10, and touchdown Gophers! Wayne Cole, 69 yards. His favorite number. And Cedric Lewis finds him on the wheel route. What a play! The Gophers take the lead. A huge play on 3rd down. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-3 Minnesota. Backup quarterback off to a shaky start, but he makes a big play when he has to. That's got to help the confidence for the rest of the game.
Looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one.
And they're taking the kick out. He's out to the 10.
He's
up the gut there. To about the 27-yard line, maybe. Florida has a bit of a longer field this time after that first field goal drive. Let's see what they do.
From behind, but
a little more space to work with.
Shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just
they've really been favoring that trips right formation. Oh, we have an audible. Maybe they flipped the play there. They're dropping back, taking a shot. Oh, and it's intercepted! It's intercepted by Minnesota. They have the ball at the 41-yard line. What a turn of events. Rimadoti walking off the field in disgust. Maybe he shouldn't have called that audible. Did not work out for him. He tried to make a long throw across the field. And it comes back to bite him. Great coverage. Minnesota starting in plus position. And they're starting off with the draw. And about 8 yards there? Yeah, 8 yards for Wayne Cole.
A gain of 8 on the carry.
Who's averaging 6 yards a carry so far. And now Minnesota's hurrying it up. Coach Stradamus is saying watch for the man zone. And it's another handoff. Looks like a counter play. A nice cut up field for Wayne Cole for 10 yards. What a swing here. A first play, or a big 70-yard touchdown on third down, and then a first play interception from Rimadoti. Oh, that screen pass was lucky that it was dropped.
Can't make the grab.
Because it would have been a loss of 3 or 4 yards for sure. 2nd and 10 here on the 22. Florida was all over that one. That could have been picked off even if he took an extra step to throw that. 5 wide with the backup quarterback. Let's see how this goes. He has time across the middle.
Inside the 10.
All the way down to the 4-yard line. Scott Bush.
To set up 1st and goal.
That's not an edited name, I'll tell you that much. Lewis now 3 for 6 for 91 yards. They're hurrying up again. Halfback to the left. And it looks that had to be a broken play because he looked maybe like he was attempting a QB draw, but the halfback got in the way there. That's probably a lack of first-team reps there, I'm guessing, from the quarterback. Yeah, looked a little bit confused on the direction that was going. Dallas comes in to make the tackle. 2nd and goal now. Here's another counter play, and Florida sniffs it out well. Only 1 yard for Wayne Cole there.
The 6-yard line. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
That was a good tackle. Looks like Florida might be running a cover 3 here, playing coverage, which is smart. 3rd and goal. Let's see if. Oh, he's moving around the pocket. Oh, he looked to escape, but he gets sacked. That was a coverage sack there. He had a little bit of time. 2 plays in a row for Dallas Holmes. And let's see if the rain impacts Minnesota's kicker here. It's a short one. But it is not ideal conditions. The kick is up, and it is good. 10-3 Minnesota. But once again, another big red zone stop for the defense here. Minnesota got one early. And now Florida. It's a big stop when Minnesota had been moving the ball well. Minnesota kicks it off again. Short kick. It's in the end zone, not that short. Bringing up the sideline. Some good blocking and a broken tackle, and he gets it a little bit outside the 30 here. Jay Gray. What are some of the names, man? These are an incredible collection. Jay Gray.
Well, so far in this game, you've got to tip your cap.
Minnesota's defense is averaging only 3 yards given up per play with a turnover.
Ready to play, and they have done a nice job slowing down.
Let's see, 20 seconds left before the end of the first quarter here. Florida going trips left to the wide side of the field. Running back on that side as well, and it's a play-action pass. Wide open underneath. Great play call there. Seth Lee was wide open for 21 yards.
Well, the defense was blitzing here, and again,
good blocking up front as well. That play took a little while to develop.
From the 45-yard line, it's 1st down.
1st and 10. Last play of the quarter, most likely. They're going under center. They're dropping back to pass and a throw. Oh, what a throw! 27 yards to Donnie Ford. They went ace formation under center for the first time all game, which was surprising. We're gonna go to the end of the first quarter here. 10-3 Gophers. Exciting first quarter for sure.
Both teams getting closer to the championship as we wrap up.
What a game so far. We've had turnovers by both teams. Had a few long plays. So Florida has been moving it well on this drive. They're on the 17 about here. Start of the second quarter. Bunch formation on the left. Tight end. Oceans to the right. And a throw underneath. All the way down to about the 2-yard line.
At the 1-yard line.
And that right there, Donnie Ford sets the school record for receptions in a season with 88. Congrats to Donnie. A very impressive achievement with some of the talent that Florida's had in the receiving ranks over the years.
And they'll be looking for 6 points here.
And they're going goal line now. Let's see if they can run it up their throats here. And the fullback gets stuffed. Only a yard for James Armstrong. Minnesota was ready for that. Florida's taking their time. They're going to huddle up here. And they're spreading it out again. They're going 4 wide trips on the right. Let's see if they tried to spread them out and then run up the middle. And it worked perfectly. There was nobody there for that Jonathan Garcia 0-yard touchdown.
Run it when you're heading into a massive pile
and
of
Florida, that was a big answer for Florida. They needed some points there, and they go down very easily. 64 yards in just a minute 2. The extra point is good, and we have a tie game once again. So the pressure moves back to Minnesota's offense now.
Looks like they're ready for the kick. And he got
another booming kick out of the back of the end zone.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
Let's see how the offense moves here, and if Florida has made any adjustments after giving up points on their last 2 drives.
This is the point in the game where you don't want to make 25. Any mistakes that give the other guys a reason to feel more confident.
Okay, so they got a bit of a running back offset to the right. Oh, and nice cuts there for Wayne Cole.
He's tackled at about the 35.
Wayne Cole has been effective so far. Gophers continuing with the hurry up. Got oh, he gets lit up after 2 yards.
To about the 37-yard line.
Great run fill there by number 52. Oh, it looks like Florida might be sending some pressure. Let's see if Minnesota gets the right play call for it. And they're sending a blitz. They pick it up well. Somebody's got to be open, and he goes down. They picked up the blitz well, but Cedric Lewis just could not find a receiver to throw to. Maybe some inexperience there. He had time. If they send a blitz, you got to think somebody's open on the back. Maybe they just played coverage extremely well. And Minnesota's going 5 wide.
Split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Got time to throw again. He's taking a shot. Oh, what a catch! What a throw and catch to William Davis for 23 yards. That was a big conversion. They're moving the ball in fits and starts. Some positive plays, some negative plays, but they're just about getting it done. Another pass, a long throw for 3 yards to Scott Bush. Looks like Florida might be moving into a cover 2 here. You're taking a little bit of time for the wide receivers to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's what happens when you run the hurry up for the entire game.
He makes it to the 42-yard line.
I appreciate the support, Skeet. Always good. There we go, 3rd and 4, big down. He's got time. He's moving around the pocket, and he just turns the corner for the first down.
He's pushed out of bounds.
And Minnesota as a team has passed for 4,000 yards in the season. A well-regarded mark for a team that we all track and love. They're hurrying it up again here. 1st and 10 on the 34. Draw play. Wayne Cole swarmed by defenders. Only gets 2 yards there.
The 32-yard line.
This hurry up might be hurting Minnesota a little bit, because I just sense a little bit of lethargy here from the lineman and the running back. Must be exhausted up to the line that quickly to snap it. Let's see another draw play. That one is well blocked. And that is down to the 20. 11 yards for Ray Downs. He has 3 for 15. And that's the tight end if I
the 10th play of the drive.
have that correct. Tight end getting a carry there. And I believe that's because they were in 5 wide and went hurry up, leaving the tight end to play running back. There's Wayne Cole back on the field. Only getting a yard, though, as he went off the left tackle.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
And they're not slowing down. Looks like they're still going under center here. And a run goes nowhere.
And they hit him in the backfield.
3rd and 11. J.J. Mitchell with a nice tackle. Wayne Cole has slowed down. They're going to feed him the ball, though. He's already got 9 carries.
Again on 3rd down. 2 for 2 so far on this drive.
Got trips left. The wide receiver to the right. Let's see if they can continue their 3rd down magic. Got time. He's going for the end zone. Oh, I thought it was intercepted for a second there. Cedric Lewis putting it up into double coverage. A bit of a floater. A lot of air under that one. Too much air. A little longer field goal here for Minnesota. 1 for 1 from 26 yards. Let's see if they can make this one a bit further out.
Minnesota is looking to go up by 3.
And
kicks away.
Good on the field goal. Minnesota a bit lucky. Field goal kicker really pumped up there for like a 39-yarder. So good for him though. 39. Oh, I had that exactly. Minnesota 13-10. Let's see if Florida can do a nice 2-minute drill here and move the ball down the field. They did it well enough last drive. Minnesota's kicker is really struggling to put some distance.
Tackle made at the 21.
In the end zone. Jonathan Garcia could not get back to the 25. Maybe better take a touchback there. Looking that one through the back.
In a game that's this
as I was saying, Minnesota a little bit lucky to get away with 3 points on that last drive after the quarterback put that up into double coverage. Looked like the corner just couldn't get his feet down. And a deep throw on the first play, and it's in! Oh, he dropped it! Oh, no! It looked like 2 Minnesota defenders kind of ran into each other.
That's impressive.
Reminiscent of Georgia defenders against Auburn several years back.
Ball on the 21.
Oh, no. That could have been a huge play if they picked that off. Nonetheless, Florida lives to fight another day. And a nice tackle to the neck.
Complete. He's down.
Seth Lee. It's 7 yards. It's 3rd and 3. Florida is taking their time here with only about a minute left. They are huddling up. And they're just going to slowly go to the line. Maybe a little worried that they don't get this. They're going 5 wide.
Empty backfield.
Clock ticking. 3rd and 3.
In the formation.
A big play in this game. They're really taking their time. It's almost as if they're trying to give Minnesota as little time left. But that's just such a negative way of thinking here. You got to assume that you're going to get this. That's all right. And Minnesota sending the house, and it's a sack.
That's a great tackle.
Prima Dodi goes down. They went all out blitz, and it worked. Maybe Florida was right to waste those last few seconds there. Oh, and I think I just saw the coach on the sideline lighting a fire under the offense here to go score some more points before half. Let's see how this goes. A punt. Going to field it a little inside the 40. Good blocking so far, and they get to just a little bit before midfield. And that's the starting running back on punt. Not very often. 37 seconds left. They're going to have the ball at their own 49 to start.
Momentum swings have been fairly even.
How the offense moves the ball here.
This game can be
They're going 5 wide. Trips left as well. Interesting formation. They have a little bit of time, and he just gets it off. And they actually lose a yard.
Nowhere to go.
Or no, they do gain a yard there. Not much. He almost got sacked.
A lot of speed. They're all
good pressure
by
there
the time he caught the ball.
When you go 5 wide, you got to get the ball out quick, because you will not have a ton of time to throw against a D-line like this. Keeping a running back in. No, they're sending him out. Another short throw. They get 4. Does get out of bounds, but it's 3rd and 5 now. Not much going on here on this drive. Cedric Lewis, 8 for 12 for 130. 69-yard touchdown and also an interception. So they're going trips left, wide receiver right. Let's see if he makes a better decision than the last 3rd down, and they do convert.
Gets it out to his receiver.
And I can't tell exactly what yard line that's down to, but they're going to have to hurry up to the sticks here. 1st down on about the 31. Big conversion there from Minnesota. They're inching towards field goal range. They have 1 timeout left. There's 20 seconds on the clock, and they're taking a shot. Touchdown, Gophers! Oh my gosh, what a catch! Cedric Lewis over the top of the defense. He almost put too much on it, but Young lays out for the catch. What a play with 18 seconds remaining. That is a humongous turn of events, and the extra point goes through, and it's 20-10 Gophers. An early pick from Cedric Lewis had Gophers fans worried that he did not have the stones for a big game like this.
To kick this one away.
But he has turned it around. Let's see if the Gators here can get a big return. They cannot. 15 seconds left, all their timeouts. This will be interesting. Things are not going well. Do you just take a knee here and get it into halftime? Or do you really try to make a play and swing things back in your direction? We will see. They're going pistol, and they're just going to hand it off, which is a smart, safe choice. They do take a timeout, though. So
the 33.
They're going to take a couple more shots, maybe.
Look easy.
Second and inches on the 33, 11 ticks left. You never know what can happen. My long career of this game, I have seen many a last play touchdown before the half. Against myself, specifically. And they are dropping back to pass. A quick throw, and they do complete it. 9 seconds left now. Set the lead.
Picks up about 3.
Doty, 6 for 9.
Good look there from the quarterback, dumping it off and coming.
9 seconds left here. They're moving the ball. You kind of have to get like 20 to 30 yards here. You don't have a lot of time to keep dinking and dunking like this. They are taking a shot now, and he's got it for 3. He's going all the way. Touchdown, Florida. 2 seconds left. Marcus Landon. And that is exactly what they needed. A ginormous play. Minnesota not playing prevent defense in a very questionable decision, and that could swing things back in Florida's direction now that they get the ball to start the second half. An amazing last 30 seconds to the half here. Both teams with humongous scores. Wow, Florida really needed that. That was an amazing throw. They just went right over the top on him. That is a ginormous swing. Florida only down 3 now as we get closer to halftime. Rima Doty making a great play.
Well, the offense heading back out onto the field after that kick, hoping to turn this drive.
Now, if I had to bet, I would guess that Minnesota will just hand this off. Yes, with 2 seconds remaining. They're just going to hand it off. 11 yards there, and we get to halftime here, 20-17 Minnesota. And what has been an electric first half of the national championship game. Can't ask for much more than this. We had multiple 70-plus yard touchdowns, last-second scores, interceptions. We got the blimp out there. It seems a bit dangerous with the lightning conditions, but that's all right. We let that. We're cool with that these days. Let's check out some of these highlights. That was the first play of the game almost for Minnesota. And it was off to a worrisome start, but this pick here by number 22 on Rima Doty turned things around. That was an officially noted 0-yard touchdown run.
What a reward today for Nessler and Hurts.
And right there, you thought that was giving some breathing room, that catch with about 20 seconds left, but Florida drove right back down and scored with 2 remaining. What a half.
What a treat to watch one of the best games
both teams
of the year, just
all through the air, essentially.
And more
the Gophers have actually ran for 4 yards, which is terrible, but Florida has not even attempted to run the ball.
I can only hope that Nessler,
which does stick with what they've been doing all year. They're averaging over 400 passing yards a game, and they're bottom 20 rushing.
That's it for us here in the
Gophers have had the time of possession, but partial part of that reason is that Florida has been playing quickly, and they have had a short field on occasion. And Florida will be getting the ball back again here to start the second half. Let's see if they can go drive down and take the lead.
Nice kick, plenty of distance.
One just gets into the end zone. Florida's taking it out, and he carries a defender and gets it just all about to the 25-yard line. Okay, they're starting at the 25.
As usual here. I don't think
right.
they need to feel any anxiety about
left.
trailing.
And they're throwing it. Oh, heavy throw. Oh, and that was a dangerous throw. It is completed for 4 yards, but that took a while to get there, and there were defenders in the area.
Which is okay.
But it ended up being a good throw, 2nd and 6 here. Let's see which of these teams makes a big play with a sack or a turnover. That could be the difference here in the second half. Lots of time to throw. He takes a shot, and they have him. 40, 30, 25. Another big play down the seam. Donnie Ford has 91 yards on 3 receptions. It looks like Florida's going 5 wide to throw it again. Minnesota's passing do not know what's hit them here.
A quarterback in the gun.
It's been easy for Florida to move the ball. That one turnover aside. Another one right up the middle.
Fires quickly, and he's got
down to about the 12.
And he's tackled right around the 10-yard line.
It's been very easy for Florida this drive. They're gouging him. 10 for 13 for 210 yards for Rima.
1st and 10. Ball on the 10.
And the snap. Got time to throw again, and wide open. Touchdown Florida. Jonathan Garcia. Hit pretty late there. And Florida, just like that, 2 touchdowns in just a few minutes of gameplay. They are on top 24-20 after being down 20-10 with only 30 seconds left in the first half. The extra point is good.
Makes the PAT.
That was a very big swing. Let's see if Minnesota can handle that punch and throw a counter punch here. Their backup quarterback taking the field again.
He just drills this one.
And they're taking the kick out. Questionable decision, and they don't even get to the 20. Did not look like he wanted to take that out. He did a little bit of hesitating there, which cost him.
Fun to be around, and I think it's infectious. His attitude, I think.
Let's see what the backup QB has to offer.
Overcome, sure. But they have to be thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt
it's a
by
draw
the
play.
defense.
And a broken tackle, and he's stumbling, and he gets the first down. Wayne Cole for 11 yards. Big broken tackle there.
Super effort.
Florida looked like they were about to stop that for a very short game. Minnesota hurries up to the line. They're going to have to continue to balance the run and the pass because their quarterback cannot do it himself. Not a lot going on there. No gain for Cedric Lewis.
30-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
His 5 rushes for negative 2.4 yards. I think there is a sack in there. He is not a scrambling quarterback. Certainly. Oh, I thought he was going to get sacked there. Speak of the devil.
He's to the 40.
Commentator's curse strikes again. Just as I talk him down for not being able to scramble, he escapes a sack and gets almost to midfield. That's a big play there. That could have been a disaster if he gets hit in the backfield. He's got to be tired after a scramble like that, though. And the draw play, they've been running a lot of draw plays. They get 3 on that one. Florida's been managing to play some pretty good run defense so far. And they send him in motion across the formation. Let's see, it's the triple option, or it's the option, and it works, and a broken tackle, and he carries another one out of bounds.
He gets hit out
it is very dangerous to run the option. They tired, slow quarterback, but they just did manage to make it work. And he bounced off, Wayne Cole bounced off that tackle, which was very important. They get the first down. They are down to the 39. And, oh no, that was a duck and a half. Maybe he was throwing that away, but that was miles over the top of any defender or receiving option. And it did, now that I'm looking at the game thing there, it did say that was a throwaway, I think. Not just a horrific throw. Hard to tell the difference sometimes. And the handoff, and that's not much. It actually ended up being a pretty good gain there. 6 yards for Tony Timmons, the backup running back, spelling in Cole. Okay, Florida might play coverage here, 3rd and 4. This is a big down because they are out of field goal range, I'd say, for this kicker since he hasn't even been able to get touchbacks. They're throwing it. Oh, and he missed him. And that was a bad throw by the backup QB. I think he had him for a first down there if he just leads him a little bit. That's a throw that you think Flamio Hotman probably makes in his sleep. That's a case where the backup QB came back to haunt him. Fourth down. They're going for it. Oh, he's got time, and they throw it. It's incomplete.
On the throw.
Not a good decision there. That receiver was not open, and it's a turnover on downs for Minnesota. It seems like the backup quarterback-led offense is struggling to keep up with Florida here. Let's see if Florida can go put some distance in between themselves and the Gophers. Play action pass out to the flat for only 2 yards.
Right around the 36-yard line.
Cornell Herta has 3 catches.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 here. The Gophers do need a stop to be able to stay in this game. The defense is going to have to pick the offense up. And they're throwing again. Minnesota sent pressure, but it's picked up well. Long throw, and it's over his head out of bounds.
And he throws it away.
Good job here by the defense.
Now 12 for 16 with 222 passing yards.
He'll kill you all game.
Okay, so Minnesota's played good defense for 2 downs here. Let's see if they can get a stop. Florida hasn't converted a 3rd down, but that's mostly because they haven't gotten into any. Moving the ball so well on 1st and 2nd down that 3rd downs have not come up well. Pretty much not a lot of pressure. And he does throw it, and they're short.
At the 41-yard line.
That's a case where you got to run your route 6.
Well, good effort
That's
by
going to be
the
a 2 and out
defense to
from
make
coach
sure they got
after
him
the
before he
play.
got to the marker.
Running is about 2 yards short of the 1st down. He was open, but he didn't get to the line. Maybe we could be in fake territory here. You never know. They do kick it away, though. So Minnesota survived. And now they are going to get the ball back on offense at about the 25-yard line. Let's see if their quarterback make a couple better throws here on this next drive. Minnesota has a ginormous play advantage, 40-24. I would guarantee that Florida has a large yards per play advantage.
As usual here. I don't think they need to
due to some of the big shots they've been taking downfield. Okay, 1st and 10 for the Gophers. 2 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter, and it's a handoff. Solid gain. 5 yards to Wayne Cole. 14 for 78 yards, an average of over 5 a carry. Let's see if they can get the ball moving on the ground here. And it's the option again. And it did not work as well this time. Only 1 yard.
32-yard line.
QB just does not have the speed to worry defenders on these option plays very much. All right, once again, 3rd down. Let's see what the offense can do here. QB taking his time, and he was wide open, 85, wide open, running down the field. And the ball goes into the turf. Another bad throw. The bad throws are stacking up now. Florida looking to block the punt. The 85 looked to be wide open for a huge gain, and he threw it at his feet, which has got to be frustrating to Minnesota fans and the coaching staff. Florida starting with the ball again on about the 35-yard line. Minnesota offense has come to a screeching halt here in the 2nd half.
Their last drive broke down, and they
Let's see if the Gophers again can get a stop to stay in this game, because you got to feel if they get down 2 possessions that their offense will not be able to get them back in it. Florida running the ball is not something you see very often. 3 yards for Jonathan Garcia.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
From their own 38-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Down.
They're dropping back to pass, and they have a man fumble, and Gopher ball! The Gophers recover! A huge play! Number 38 falls on it, Taylor, and it just looked like the Florida Gators were about to get a 1st down and get the ball moving, but a humongous hit on the reception forces a fumble, and the Gophers dive on it. That might be the spark their offense needed here. Let's see if their offense can take advantage.
Handoff up the
Makes a
middle.
man miss, and he's bulldozing. 13 yards for Wayne Cole. That was a huge play. Maybe the rain played a factor there. Got my words out. Maybe the rain made it a little bit harder to hold on to that football. And a first down. Let's see. He's got time, and a nice throw. A low throw there. William Davis just popped open at the last second. And the Gophers, 11-19 there for the quarterback. Not an amazing stat line, but he's made a couple nice throws when he needed to. Oh, that's great defense right there. Wayne Cole had nowhere to go.
That's a loss of 1 on the option.
2nd and 11. Bryson Scott with a great play there. 2nd and goal from the 11 here. See if they snap this again before the end of the quarter.
From the 11-yard line. 2nd down.
Running back offset to the right. And it's a draw play. And he's got nowhere to go again. No yards for Tony Timmons. It's going to be 3rd and long for the Gophers. Julius Thompson with a nice tackle. A valiant effort by the Gophers to hurry up to the line and snap it with 1 second left in the quarter, but they did not get it off.
We are 1 quarter away from
well, that quarter belonged to Florida for sure. They shut the Gophers out. The Gophers now have a 3rd and long on the first play of the 4th quarter to take the lead again, or at least cut it to 1.
Back to the action here. Tight ball game.
3rd and 11. They're 4 of 8 on 3rd down. We got 2 wide receivers to the right and a tight end. Florida activating their clutch skill. He's got time. And a throw, and he picked off again! A terrible throw by the backup quarterback on the run. And that is going to haunt them for sure. They could have taken a field goal and made it a 1-possession game, but instead, the backup QB throws a horrific pass. He's 11 for 20. And time again,
First down.
Time and time again, the backup quarterback is costing this team. And Rima Doty runs right into a sack on the first play of the drive. Minnesota's defense is doing everything they can to keep their team in the game. And their backup quarterback is letting them down over and over. 2nd and 11 here. 4.5 minutes left in the game. On the 7-yard line. Minnesota sends pressure. He wasn't in the end zone somehow. Unbelievable. That looked like it was for sure in the end zone. They're on the 1-yard line. Wow.
It's 3rd down.
Unbelievable. It wasn't a safety. Florida's going goal line. They're just trying to get the ball out of the end zone here. And, oh, the running back with a big evasion to get out of the end zone. That could have been a safety as well. Florida was very lucky to not give up 2 points on that possession. And now they're going to be punting out of the back of their own end zone back to Minnesota. Now is the time. After all these mistakes, can the backup quarterback lead one final drive to turn everything around, become the hero? They're going to have great starting field position inside midfield.
It out to maybe the 39-yard line. The Golden Gophers.
Wow. The Gophers would have loved to have been within a field goal after that possession. But their defense has turned things around. They lead the total yardage game. They lead the turnover margin. They just needed their QB to make a few more big throws, and they could pull this out.
It could still go either way.
1st and 10, inside the 40. Oh, the quarterback's making an audible. Play action pass. Avoids the sack, and he's running. 40, 30, 20-yard line. Inside the 20, 21 yards from Cedric Lewis. He looks a little shaken up after that hit. Oh, Florida looks like they might react to that by sending some edge pressure to prevent the scramble. Let's see how Minnesota reacts to it. This might force the key and cause another bad throw. And they cover that one very well. 1-yard gain. 5 tackles for Ben Lambert. 2nd and 9. Little more than 3 minutes remaining. And another read option. And he ran into the back of his own lineman there. He could not find the running lanes. There seemed to be some space, but he ran right into the back of his own lineman. Only a couple. 3rd and 7. Another big play. The last 3rd down, it was an interception. You can't repeat that. And the throw, they convert. First and goal, Gophers.
Down in the open field.
We are under 3 minutes to play. David Young, who has a big touchdown catch from the end of the first half. They're hurrying up to the line again. They're going to run it. Oh, hand it off to the QB. They are giving the QB a lot of carries, and it is not working. This offense was designed with a faster QB in mind, and the backup just does not quite have the skill set to execute some of these QB runs. And they're running the same play again, and it doesn't work again. They have to try something else. The QB has got to be exhausted here. The clock is running. Got 11 carries for under 3 a carry. Let's see, they're 5 for 10 on third down. Another big play. Got to think they're in 4-down territory now. And it's a draw play. They don't get it, and it's short.
And they make the stop.
Interesting play call there. That's a 4-down play call, you got to think. Got to think you run that because you're going for it on 4th and goal. They're a little bit outside the 3-yard line. They're 0 for 1 on 4th down today. Let's see. They're throwing it. And he dropped it!
Throws it out, and
the QB actually made a good throw, and it went right in and out of the hands. Right in and out of the hands of the tight end. That looked to be a catchable ball. You can't blame the QB for that one. That looked to be a catchable ball.
We're one play away from a very different ball game.
Tough break there. He made his one good throw all game, and it comes back that it is not caught. And they have some room to run, and a first down for Florida. Minnesota's starting to take their timeouts.
What a critical first
Minnesota
down
has put up a valiant effort without their
huge.
All-American QB here. You got to be proud of that. They have just failed time and time again in the red zone.
Ball on their own 16.
Has been
They'll
killing
spread the
them.
field with 5 wide.
Oh, and another 5 yards. 7 yards there.
Nice yardage on that run.
They might be able to run the clock out here.
Gets them a good 7 yards. Minnesota is going to have to use their second time out of the.
Yeah, the Gophers are going to be haunted by all of these red zone possessions that did not turn into anything. They do not look very ready to play run defense in this situation. Got to be honest. And that was a big tackle, though. 3rd and 6. They need to stop him here.
That's got to be very frustrating.
They need to stop him here if they have any chance of winning this game.
Trying to get in sync and trying to get a rhythm.
3rd down and 6. Does Florida just run the ball to run some time off the clock, or do they pass it and try to end this thing? They're throwing. And a sack! He takes a sack for 8 yards. The Gophers are going to get the ball back with about a minute remaining. Once again, you can't say much more about this defense. They have shut Florida down in the 4th quarter, giving the offenses chance after chance.
Wheatley is the punter.
Let's see if the Gophers offense can finally stop tripping over their own feet and score a touchdown here. They are not going to have a lot of time, and they have no timeouts. Once again, Cedric Lewis has one more chance to be the hero. Yes, as commenters are pointing out, it would have been very nice if the Gophers had kicked some field goals on these last possessions. Good return so far. He gets it to the 45 with 44 seconds left. It's all going to come down to this. The defense can't bail him out anymore. They need to score on this possession.
Here we are late in the
Let's see how they start out. And they're going 5 wide. It's going to have to be a quick throw because the line will not be able to block for very long.
There are 5 wide receivers split out.
Florida only rushes 3 though. And a solid gain, but it's inbounds and the clock's running. You got to hurry up to the line here. Clock ticking down under 30, and they're going to spike it. 30 seconds left, and it's going to be 3rd and 3 now. They're on the 37-yard line still. They have a lot of yardage to make up here.
They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on 3rd down.
Snap. He has time. And they check it down to the running back, who does get the first down.
The 33-yard line.
26 seconds left. They got to hurry up to the line again. Let's see if they spike this, if they try to run up. They're going to spike this again. Okay. Down to 23 seconds left, 2nd and 10. They're on the 33 now.
So it's
See what they
second and
came
10.
out, and again,
Ball on
here
the
we got
33-yard line.
wide receiver left, one to the right. Let's see if they can get a press break on that right side for a long throw. He's looking right, and he's throwing it away. I'm assuming he threw that away. Only 19 seconds left. Got hit as he threw it as well.
And right now, I think they've got him with some happy
They are
feet.
running
He
low on
appears to be a
time.
bit rattled.
3rd and 10 now. This offense with this QB is just not quite built for this situation, but we'll see. They still have a couple plays left to make something happen. And a draw play. What is that play call? A crazy play call. I'm not even sure if they're going to get another play off now.
For coming up with a stop in this quarter in a
8,
game this close.
7, 6. They do get one more playoff. And
Fires it out.
he gets the first down. Are they going to be able to snap this before the clock runs out? I don't think so. And they're going to try to spike it, which will not work with no time left. Oh, no. And Florida takes it. The second string quarterback on that last drive just did not have the street smarts there. And Florida wins a close one. Congratulations to Florida. Gotta feel like Minnesota, with their starting quarterback, could win this game.
National championship. It really couldn't have happened to a better bunch of kids.
And they're going to look back on and rue a lot of opportunities that they had.
Whenever it got tough, they came together and came
That was some very questionable play calling on that last drive. The Minnesota defense was a very valiant effort. But red zone interceptions, 4th down incompletions. Yeah, the quarterback does not feel great after that one. And that's what it took to dethrone this Minnesota dynasty, is a backup QB making the first start of his career in a big game. And it was still close. They hand over the trophy, and there it is, the crystal ball. Turned out to be an instant classic for sure. One of Cedric Lewis's two good throws this game was this wheel route to number 21. Yeah, I think congratulations are in order to Pat here for rebuilding this little engine that could Florida just from their mid-major status and finally achieving a big win with them, overcoming all the odds of just a tough recruiting situation, no program prestige when he got there, and he built them out of nothing, and they look like they are a juggernaut now. All right, and that will do it for today. I will see you guys next season.